Hello and welcome to this light informations video of the online course Wilderness Navigation Masters, where you will be introduced to some little informations that will be useful in the next videos. There is three things that I want you to learn in this video. The first thing is what are these three norths: geographic north, magnetic north, and the grid north. The second thing is what is a bearing. The last thing is how to measure a bearing. Yes, just these little three informations. So first thing first, what is these three norths? When we was little, they teach us that the magnetic needle of a compass point to the north of the map, which is not always true. Why? Because there is two norths, the geographic north and the magnetic north. The difference between the two is that the magnetic north is what our compass magnetic needle points to, and the geographic north is what we will find if we will follow one of the meridian lines going up. And they are not at the same spot. This is an illustration that will help you to understand that. So, when we have a compass on our hand and the magnetic needle point to north, this is really where he points. And if you see, between the two norths, there is an angle. This angle is what we call the magnetic declination. Because the magnetic north always keep changing position due to changes of the Earth's magnetic field, the magnetic declination also changes. For that, map makers put dates on maps, and every place on Earth have a different magnetic declination that are printed also on the topographic map. But what about the grid north? The grid north is the north of the grid that we see on a topographic map. Even the grid north looks like it's at the same direction of the geographic north, it's not exactly the same. The difference exists because the correspondence between a flat map and the round Earth is imperfect. But because it's a very small difference, people ignore that and use the grid north as if it's the geographic north. Like I've said before, this video is just an introduction to different things that we will see in more details later. There is too much to say, but I want to keep things simple. So, what is a bearing? In the wilderness navigation, a bearing is just an angle between the direction of an object and another object. It's what helps us to know in which direction something is. Before I go on to show you how to measure a bearing, I want you to know that a bearing on a map is always measured clockwise, from the geographic north. Now that we've seen what is the geographic north, the magnetic north, the grid north, and the magnetic declination, let's see how to measure a bearing on a map. In this example, we will measure the bearing from this point A to this point B. Like I've said before, we start measuring a bearing always from the geographic north. And to do that, we have to mark a north line on at the first point, which is A. The second thing we have to do is to draw the line connecting the point A to the point B. Then measure the angle clockwise from the north line to the point B. To do that, put your protractor over the north line with 0 degree at the top and measure the angle to the point B. And remember always to give the answer in the correct order. In this case, it's a bearing from the point A to the point B, and not from the point B to the point A, because the bearing of the opposite order is totally different. Now you know how to measure a bearing on a topographic map. Question number 1. You are at the point A and you want to go to the point B, then C. You will be going A, north, then southeast, B, south, then southwest, C, south, then northeast, D, none of the above. Question number 2. If you are at the point A, the Pearson mountain peak is at A. Between 40 degrees and 60 degrees. B. Exactly at 45 degrees. C. Exactly at 135 degrees. D. Exactly at 315 degrees. Answers and explanations. For the question number 1, you are asked the point A and you want to go to the point B, then C. You will be going A, north, then northeast, B, south, then southwest, C, south, then northeast, D, none of the above. The correct answer is the answer C. Because from the point A to the point B, I think it's clear that we will go in south. And from the point B to the point C, we will be going north and in the same time east. So it's northeast. For the question number 2, if you are at the point A, the Pearson mountain peak is at A. Between 40 degrees and 60 degrees, B. Exactly at 45 degrees, C. Exactly at 135 degrees, D. Exactly at 315 degrees. In this question, I've wanted you to remember that we always measure a bearing clockwise. So even the short bearing between the point A and point B is anti-clockwise, we measure it clockwise. And when you go this way, you will find that from the point A to the point B, it's a bearing of 315 degrees. That's all for this video. I hope you start seeing how we measure a bearing on a map. Don't forget to let us know in the comment section below if you get question 2 correct easily. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.